Okay, meteorologist Steve Davison, the Weather Pros, liveweatherblocks.com. We're going to be talking about potential severe weather, not only some heavier rain, but severe weather potential. Delaware Valley, Philadelphia, DC, Baltimore, Roanoke, Richmond, Charlottesville. We pull it down to Danville, Lynchburg, Norfolk, down to North Carolina. There's a slight risk area around the areas of Georgia, near Atlanta, back into Alabama. The slight risk may actually come up a little further by the next update. Storm prediction the center does in the morning, and that's based on a few things. Damaging winds is going to be the main threat. Will a linear, quasi-linear convective system be the main chance of severe weather for the Virginias and up through New Jersey? There may be some embedded, low-topped, rotational thunderstorms involved, and as we push the tornado threat, you can see there Virginia and up to southern Jersey, including DC area, are going to have a tornado threat. Wind, obviously, and hail. So that's coming up on the day today, on the day of Wednesday. Taking a look at our 0Z Roanoke area, the Roanoke launch. The balloon, you can see some southerly, southwesterly wind, and there's west above that. Very minor rotation with height, wind with height. But you see there is a lot of wind with height, so if any of that wind comes down to the surface, we get damaging winds, and that's the primary threat that we see. And we may see some, like I said, some embedded supercells. A couple things here. Cape's not really the issue. It's more or less the shear motions, and that's pretty much where the issues are. DC also interesting here. As you see here, higher winds aloft. There's a southerly wind and a westerly wind. So yeah, we could see some, like I said, spin up quasi-linear based system. We also have very strong winds aloft if they get blown down to the surface. Once again, chances of damaging wind. Further south towards the Atlanta area, I would say it's more discrete supercells. And the reason I say that is, first off, if you look at the wind with height, southeast to the south, a little bit of capping inversion, not much, but once you blow that, which will likely happen, the winds with height are different, supercell dynamics different, and it's definitely a more discrete supercell potential because you also have Cape involved. So it's more of a discrete supercell versus further north, which would be quasi-linear collective issue. So we're taking a look at the next couple of days. We're taking a look at the starting off with the model run here this evening. You see some snow in the Dakotas and far western parts of the area of Minnesota. You can see where the strong winds, low-level jets starting to kick in here with showers and thunderstorms over the southeastern United States. So as we move to the east, further we have a disturbance gets involved with that. Showers and thunderstorms become more prevalent. Low-level jet becomes more prevalent and more of an issue for potential quasi-linear convective system for Roanoke through DC and southern Jersey. And this continues through the evening where high pressure builds in. And Maine looks like we may see some heavier snowfall by the time we get into Thursday. If we get towards Friday, a little bit of cool down, high pressure builds in. Then we watch the next storm build in the south. That storm will also move to the east, being blocked by the low pressure. Actually shows December 4th and 5th, a close call in Chicagoland for some snow, but it looks like into Wisconsin and parts of Minnesota we will see some snow. And actually, a little cold air may sink in with the cold air jamming, and we see a little bit of possibly mountain snow showers, and possibly even to the Roanoke area by the time we get December 5th. This is only one model, and I wouldn't say this is a forecast. This is something we have to watch to see if the trend continues. As you see, then parts of areas of Michigan and parts of Canton and Akron, type Cleveland, Ohio may see some snow, and parts of western Pennsylvania. It's a low pressure forms off the coast, but it moves east, not up the coast. which then gives you the potential for up the coast run would be more potential snow and further out to sea. As you hear, then we get another cold front moving in with some snow, but look up down to the south. Another low pressure system forming in the south. Does the cold air sink in with cold air damming? There's another thing. This is towards the 8th and 9th. And it looks like the storm tries to fall apart as a new one tries to form it. There we go. Areas of Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, into some snow. This thing then moves east. So Chicagoland may be in the snow. It definitely looks to be in the snow by the 9th if this trend continues. So there's the warm side of the storm, which may actually even bring severe weather to the areas of, will be quasi-linear again, areas of Virginia, North Carolina, up through New Jersey. It starts off as showers, but may end as snow. That will be going towards the 8th and 9th time frame. We then move on, and we see cold air stays around Virginia and north. We see a storm try to come off the coast. This is pretty far in the future, as we continue to look at some of these computer model runs and what may occur as we get towards the middle of the month. So a few shots for some areas of snow, potentially. The model runs a Canadian, and we're going to take a look at that, and we're going to move it along so we can show you the times that we potentially could see some snow, if that correlates with the GFS. And for the upper Midwest, yes. Wait for the next low to form. You get a nice troughing feature in the Midwest. So that would be cooler air. Low to the south. Another low, yeah, cool air gets pulled in. Yeah, so this is actually pretty close to the model run that the GFS is pushing. You see all the really cold air move in towards December 9th and 10th, which is a potential storm system. Yeah, it's definitely looking good on that computer model. So as we look into the future, there is chances of snow in many locations. But first we have to deal with the severe weather threat, and that is with damaging winds, mainly with isolated tornado chance. So keep an eye with us here at liveweatherblogs.com and the Weather Pros will keep you updated. Meteorologist Dean Davis, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.